All right, folks. So, Mortal Kombat 2021 has just released their official red band trailer, which means it's going to be probably a little bit more gruesome or a little bit more, how would you say, more graphic. So, I'm super stoked for this. And instead of just me talking, let's just go right into the trailer. We'll talk later.
First learned about this 7 years ago on a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds.
You know how Jackson uses his arms.
The target had superhuman abilities. It had the same marking you do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament of champions. That dragon marking? I think it's an invitation to fight for something known. As Mortal Kombat.
These are your champions.
I'm Sonya.
Oops, sorry.
That's Kano.
I'm Liu Kang.
Name's Jax.
Kung Lao. Lord Raiden. The fate of Earth is in our hands.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground, we will not fail. Kill them.
I am Sub-Zero.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
Oh, that was freaking dope! Oh my god! Ugh. Okay, so I remember watching the first Mortal Kombat in like 95 or something, whatever it was, in the theaters, and they incorporated some of the music in it too, because you can kind of hear at the end the dun, 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 dun. I mean, it was a little bit, it wasn't as techno-y, but it was still great. I mean, right off the bat, I mean, we all know it's like Sub-Zero, and, I guess he fights Jax or something. Let's turn on the volume a little bit. He fights Jax, and he pretty much... Oh, let's look at his armor. I mean, it looks pretty dope. Joe Teslim, I think that's how you say his name. He's from The Warrior. He's from the Raid movies. He is a badass Malaysian Malaysian actor of Chinese descent, or Indonesian. I don't know. But he looks super dope as Sub-Zero. I mean, just all his armor here and everything. It just looks almost like it's from the video game nowadays. Just how he freezes this gun. Why is he holding a shotgun of all things? And obviously, Jax gets messed up. We see how he loses his arms because Sub-Zero basically freezes them off and breaks them off. That's still pretty crazy to me. So we have Cole Young here, who is the new character. People are saying he might be Johnny Cage or something. I don't know. I don't really care the fact that he is a new character or not. There's been tons of new characters in the games already, So like you have like Devora, Aaron Black, like all these new characters that keep, that the creators keep creating. So if like Tobias Boone, oh no, that's the That like if the creator if the original creators are like, hey, let's put a new character in here. So what? Like, I don't know why people are freaking out so much about it. So we move into, I guess, a world where it sounds like they're investigating the Mortal Kombat instead of all being invited, which is the normal thing, like how it's supposed to be. Like they just invite the best fighters, of all the realms. But like it sounds like I don't know if they're doing the whole Outworld versus Earth thing, because they're like fighters from all over the world and cultures. So like I'm like, so is Melina here that's shown? Is she from a culture that's from Earth, or they're actually from Outworld? So
History, different cultures all over the world.
yeah, so that's kind of weird. Or like, well, different cultures are described of a tournament, so maybe different cultures have all been a part of it. So maybe that's the whole thing.
Reference a great tournament.
Here's a great scene. We have Shang Tsung played by Chin Han, great actor, meeting up with Lord Raiden. Clearly, I guess in a place where Sub-Zero just fought and killed somebody, because everything is fucking frozen in here.
Of champions.
Okay, what was that about? So is he having a dream of himself? Because that looks pretty much more like Scorpion. And then, the next scene is Scorpion
That
picking
dragon
up
marking?
his dagger.
I think it's an invitation.
And then connecting it to
to
a
fight for
rope.
something known.
He finds the death of his family, destroys the Lin Kuei. Oh! That scene is still dope. Let's watch that again.
As Mortal Kombat.
These are your
Cut someone.
champions.
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
I don't know how I feel about Kano being... I'm assuming he's going to be like a betrayer type person, like a Judas character, because, I mean, obviously we all know in the game, Kano is a bad guy. Kano is the person that Sonya wants to kill and is looking for because she betrayed. He was supposed to be an informant for Sonya, and then ended up, I think, booby-trapping her partner and killing him. So that's why Sonya has it out for Kano. But now it looks like Kano's, like, I mean, he's still a mercenary. So I'm not sure exactly if he's going to be on a good guy side for a little bit and then, turns his back on the main characters, or is he just now a good guy? I don't know what the deal is, but I'm not crazy about his eye thing, because his left eye, because it's supposed to be like a whole plate, like almost like Terminator looking like, but now it's just like the eye and then some scars. So I'm like, I'm not crazy about it, but I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna cry about it either.
I'm Liu Kang.
I think Ludi Lin does a pretty good job of doing Liu Kang. I mean, he's supposed to be the main character. Like, he's supposed to be the one that's like kind of saves everybody more or less. Like he, at least he was. That's in the old Mortal Kombat, but now he seems to be like more of like a supporting character.
Name's Jax.
Kung Lao. Lord Raiden. The fate of Earth is in our hands.
So that's a super dope version of Scorpion right there. His armor is almost like a plate armor, like a breastplate, instead of like, and it's more like Western than it is Eastern, which, I mean, I don't really care about, but I'm just kind of pointing out some details there. But he looks still pretty dope. I think this is after he gets killed, and so he's more of like the Spectre now instead of human.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground, we will not fail.
Ooh, check out this. Oh, man. It's a pretty crazy statue of Shao Kahn. He has this signature hammer. He looks pretty dope here. I mean, it's just like it's just like a stone statue, so it's not him, actually. Is that supposed to be Reptile? Because, he's coming out of his kind of cloaking, or not cloaking. His his way of blending, or whatever the hell it's called. And then we see, yep, This is so dope. Like, we have Goro. Who the hell is he fighting? Who is this guy? He has some kind of like weird skin armor thing. So we have Goro, Prince Goro, who's fighting. Is that Louis Tan? No, I don't know. This part I don't. Yeah, they don't express too much here. We have more Sub-Zero just going crazy with the ice. So this looks like, this again, Scorpion versus Sub-Zero, epic of, this fight better be friggin' epic. I mean, I love the mask already. It's interesting. He has more of a cloak than like a ninja, like, headdress or something, or whatever you want to call it. So his headgear is definitely very different. I'm not sure if this is this him as a specter or him human, because his eyes look spectre-y, but I am Sub-Zero. Okay, I gotta pause on this because I gotta take a look at the details of this friggin' mask, dude. I love it. Look at this thing. There's some hints of blue in there. There's clearly been kind of giving like a wear and tear type of thing. Oh man. They even give a hint of blue into his eyes, which is pretty dope. Oh, yeah. Even his armor has a little hint of blue. Love it, love it. Oh. Let's watch that again, because that was the sickest fight ever. Like, I mean, you have him making a sword out of ice.
Sub-Zero.
Cuts off his blood, freezes it, gathers and freezes it into a freaking spike, and stabs Scorpion with it. That should be a move in the game, man. That should be a thing where like another thing where Sub-Zero just like cuts the crap out of someone and then like freezes all their blood and then just throws it back at them, like Haku style in Naruto. In the first arc of the of the series, where freaking just like blood ice needles just. Oh man, that'll be so sick. And then he makes a wall with his foot and throws him through it. It looks spiky, so I thought he would just like kind of boom him into it. But yeah, again, the armor almost too much Western. But he has his signature sword, his spearhead or whatever, his dagger comes out. Love it. And then, not the best get over here, since I guess they had Hiroyuki Sanada actually say it, which he has an accent. I don't really care because it's still badass. Wait, let's do that finish. Who the hell is this wolf dude? Let's do the whole finish them part again. Shin Han actually looks decent in terms of... Okay, I saw another picture of him, like in the posters that they released. He looked much older, but this actually looks a lot normal, which I kind of like more. I think one thing you need to notice is that his armor is all full of faces. Like even here, like there's like a face right there. There's like another face here. There's all these faces. It's almost like his armor is made up of the souls he's absorbed. It's kind of, I feel like that's a lot of good detail. Who is dying all over here? So Melina versus Sonya. We see Kano punching through this werewolf thing going on. I don't know what that's about. So Jax punches out some other dude, apparently with metal arms too. Don't know what's that about. Oh crap! And then you have that fight where he kills a lot of.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
So yeah, that was super dope. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I'm so stoked for this movie to come out. I've been waiting for this for like, I don't know, a long time, arguably. Because like, I mean, the first movie was actually pretty decent. The second movie, Annihilation, was freaking terrible. Lyndon Ashby didn't even want to be in it. You know, the guy who played Johnny Cage, so they just killed him off like right in the beginning. And then YouTube had some kind of like, custom, or not custom, but like, just private, individual, independent people who just made like trailers, and then they made that whole like series, like Mortal Kombat Legacy, which was like, it was good, but like it was clearly poor, but like it's clearly kind of cheap production, right? But this looks super dope. I mean, so far, at the very least, it looks cool. The story, I mean, I'm going to assume the story is going to be very different from what the original story is supposed to be in the games, which, I mean, who cares? Like, as long as the story is like relatively decent, like, does it really matter how accurate it is? I mean, let's face it, all people are really looking for from Mortal Kombat is the blood and guts and the crazy good fighting. That's like really what people care about, because that's what's the appeal of the game in the first place. Like, I didn't even know there was a story with Mortal Kombat until Mortal Kombat 9 came out, So, I mean, I'm sure there was one, like there's like a lore behind it, but like, I don't think there was a whole lot of people that really kept up with it, So, anyways, this looks super dope. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I do. Please like the video, subscribe for more videos, and comment below what you think is going to happen with the new Mortal Kombat movie. So, thank you guys. We'll talk to you again later.